Lately, I've been tuning into this concept of a reverse clause, which I've been exploring through Ryan Halliday's work on Stoicism. One of the things that he talks about is this idea that if you have a reverse clause where, let's say, something doesn't go the way you like, or were hoping it would, and you reverse that and then become thrilled about it not going the way perhaps you might have conventionally wanted. For example, you apply for a job, you have an interview for a job, you really, really want it, it's your dream job. They get back to you and you say, no, you didn't get it. And then you go, yes, awesome. Now, why would someone do that? Why would someone have that response to input and feedback like that about something that most people would care so much about? And before I answer that question, I first want you to consider how much more powerful and useful would that response be than, oh no, I want it so bad. You didn't get it. You didn't get the job. You can either receive that and be devastated by it. How does that serve you? Or you can receive that news and go, yes! Of those two states, which would you choose? I know which I'd choose. It's obvious. So how do we get to that position where we can hear bad news and go, yes? This is where we uncover a reverse clause. The idea is, as I understand it, and this is still fairly new to me, but this is what I'm taking from it and it will be useful to you. The idea is that if you don't get the job, for example, that means you have more opportunities to grow, to apply yourself more, to raise your potential, your threshold, your study more, become a better candidate, become a better version of you. Because if you got the job, you'd settle. And you'd perform to the level of that job. And if you don't get it, well, you'll have to lift to get a different or better one. Or even become a better version of you in order to get that same job, but then you're more. And as well, and this is the really important thing, now other options are available. Maybe you did get that job, and that would mean that in 1 week time, when you got a phone call from someone saying, hey, do you want to come to Sweden? We've got a job here for you. You'd go, I can't, I've got to do this. Or maybe if you didn't get this job, then you go, okay, now what? And you start looking in more creative places and find a better job somewhere else, maybe in Sweden. You didn't think of before because you had this lower level of thinking. And when that didn't work out, you're forced to lift and try other options and then found a better one, a much cooler one, perhaps. A response like that helps you and allows you to find that superior option is only available when you respond to this, I didn't get the job, as awesome, now what? Only then can you go looking with enthusiasm and vigor, the vigor required to get the thing that you want, the better option. If your response is, oh no, and you curl up in a ball with some ice cream and just cry, you're not gonna think to apply in Sweden, for example. Now, I'm using a specific example again and again, but that's because I'm trying to illustrate a point, and I'm hoping this is general enough that you can apply to your own life. So consider now, what's something that you might be really hoping for? An outcome in life, love, business, whatever. What's something that you really like just now, when my recording gets interrupted by an issue on my device? Yes! That's an opportunity for me to lift, bring more energy, do a better job. Stop, pause, reflect, and instantly apply what I've learned and then feel good about that. I'm so thrilled that my recording just got interrupted, and I'm not just saying that. I'm surprising myself now as I notice I genuinely feel that way. It's quite interesting. I was speaking, I liked what I was saying, my device froze, had an error, I fixed it, and then smiled and hit play again. A few seconds passed, but I feel great. I think that's kind of cool. I'm proud of myself for how I've applied this already. And hopefully in me verbalizing this to you, it gives you an example. A bit of, just another example of how this concept of the reverse clause can be applied to make you more unstoppable. Because in the past, sure, an interruption like that, I go, all the footage, I gotta do it again. Sweet. Now I get to find a good way to combine these things without using editing software because I can't be bothered doing that. And that's awesome. I'm going to learn something new after I finish filming. That's great. Like, I mean it. I'm not just acting. That's great. That's really cool. Sweet. All right. But coming back to what I was saying, I think, before I got cut off, or else I'll say something even better instead, apply this in your own life and let's see if I can help you. This idea of this reverse clause, of something not going your way and how that's a great outcome, actually. Think now about something that you're hoping for in life, love, business, wherever. Now imagine if that doesn't go your way, you don't get the outcome that you're hoping for, and before you get sad instantly right now, imagine all the options that you have as a result. Imagine all of the things that you can now do instead that you wouldn't have been able to if that outcome that you were hoping for had occurred. Think now about the person who you get to become in order to rise above not getting the outcome you wanted. Does that motivate you? Does that excite you? The opportunity to explore a new side of you, to find even more strength within yourself? And allow a smile to grace the corners of your mouth, corners of your lips, as you consider that even if you don't get the outcome that you want, not only are you going to be fine, that you're going to be okay, you're going to be more than okay, you're going to be great, you're going to be stronger for having missed it. Now, isn't that a powerful position? Thank you for your time. This brings us to the end of yet another video. If you like this, hit like, hit subscribe, because I make a new video every single day. Getting this every day. I'm here talking about something different and new and good, and I'm just trying to give you value. So subscribe, because I think it's in your best interest. That's just my opinion. And if you want me to talk about something in particular, drop it in the comments and I will ad-lib some video about it if I think it's an interesting enough topic. Okay, thank you for your time. Go well and good luck applying a reverse clause in your own life to see that new level of power and opportunity that is available to you.